new map could soon change the way you get around Kansas City. It reveals the roads and intersections with the most drunk driving related crashes. Investigator Ryan Kath mapped it all out and takes you to the area's DUI hotspots.
And Krista, we looked at thousands of crashes across the metro area. Here behind me, you see the south side of the downtown loop and all the highways that converge here. This area also serves as one of the top DUI hotspots.
It's 11 p.m. on a Friday night, and if you're driving east on 135th and Overland Park, you better hope you haven't had too much to drink.
I'm Officer Coos. You've entered a sobriety check lane this evening.
Officer Michelle Coos is a pro at spotting the signals.
I've arrested well over 500 drunks.
If you're sober,
You guys ride safe, okay?
this DUI checkpoint is a 10-minute detour to your travel plans.
Consumed any alcohol tonight?
But if you've been drinking
Driver,
and are asked to walk the line,
I want you to look down at your feet and count your steps out loud.
your night could take a quick turn for the worse.
When was the last drink that you had tonight?
And then there are drivers like Julia, who are happy to see the big crackdown.
Keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing. Very good.
Not because she just blew a 000, but because of where she just was right before getting behind the wheel.
Rather ironic, since I was just coming home from visiting my parents at the rehab center where they're recuperating from almost being killed by a drunk driver.
The crash on I-435 folded her parents' car like an accordion.
Looking at that car, I would not have believed anyone would have survived that crash. It just dropped a bomb in the middle of 4 lives.
But her story is just one of thousands around the Kansas City area. The 41 Action News investigators compiled more than 7,000 alcohol-related crashes from the past 5 years and mapped the locations on both sides of the state line.
The numbers are a little bit staggering.
Jim Hubble and his team at the Mid-America Regional Council helped analyze the results. Turns out there's a reason you see all those DUI checkpoints late at night on the weekends. The majority of drunk driving crashes occur on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays between the hours of 10 p.m. to 4 a.m.
An important takeaway from this analysis would be to be a little bit more defensive when you're driving on particularly high-volume, high-speed roads later at night on the weekends.
The research team also looked for DUI hotspots. Well-traveled interstates had the highest numbers, like the stretch of I-35 in Johnson County inside the 435 loop. But some surprising clusters also popped up, including the city streets of eastern Kansas City, Kansas, and the area near downtown Independence.
It's one of those things that's going to be a good tool.
Our map also showed a handful of drunk driving crashes along 135th Street, like this one at Neiman that shaved off the front of a car in a T-bone collision. It's the reason police picked this spot for their checkpoint.
I think that it's going to be one of those things that might be more eye-opening for the public.
I'm glad to see this happening, and I hope you nailed a lot of people tonight.
Before heading home, Julia got a chance to thank the officer who made the drunk driving arrest in her parents' crash.
I'm really
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah.
I'm glad you came by.
Yeah.
She hopes this visual of 7,366 dots will help drive home the message.
It's not just vehicles being crunched, it's people's bodies, it's people's minds, it's people's lives.
And right now on KSHB.com, you can check out the map for yourself. Zoom in on your neighborhood or look at the route you drive to and from work. Now, if we continue to update that map, we would have to add one of those dots roughly every hour here around the Kansas City area. We are live tonight downtown. Ryan Kath, 41 Action News.